Hi there, welcome once again to Shorty on the Fly, and today we will be tying a pheasant tail soft hackle. I think soft hackles get overlooked quite a bit, and it's really a shame because it's a great fly and it's not too difficult. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm using a size 12 nymph hook today, and you can tie this in any size you like, but I think a size 12 will be good for our demonstration purposes. And I have my trusty Olive 6.0 Danville. I'm going to get the thread started on the hook in the usual fashion. Once we have that done, snip away the waste. And for my rib today, I'm going to be using some fine gold wire. You can alter the color of wire to many different effects on this. I've tied this with chartreuse, with red, even with purple wire sometimes, and sometimes that does the trick. You can do whatever you like, but get the wire on the far side of the hook and kind of let the thread torque take it there, and leave it there because that way it won't interfere with your tail when we go to tie the tail portion in. And I'm running my thread all the way back to the bend of the hook, and then I have selected like 8 pheasant tail fibers and snip them off. I'm going to measure the tail to be about half of the length of the shank of the hook. Put it in at an angle. Take one collecting wrap and another wrap to carry everything to the top of the hook. Now we're going to take one more wrap just to secure everything in there. And then I'm going to put the thread right in front of the pheasant tail fibers so that as I wrap forward, they stay together. And I just grab it with my index finger of my left hand as I come around the hook. That keeps everything from coming apart on you. And we're going to run this up about 65% of the hook shank, and then come in and capture it with like 3 wraps of thread. Come in and trim away the excess, and we'll clean that up just a little bit. And now we're going to take 5 wraps. As I always say, be consistent. I'm taking 5. You want to take 4, go ahead. You want to take 6, go ahead. Just make sure you do it the same way every time. Same thing, come in and capture that, and then you can just helicopter that off. And for my dubbing, for my thorax, I'm using ice dub in a color called Pheasant Tail, which looks really good in this pattern. And we're just going to spin the dubbing on, always going one direction with your dubbing. And then I'm going to wrap that forward to where I'm about a hook eye length in back of the hook eye. And for my hackle today, I'm going to use a Brahma hen in a color called Cream Badger. And we selected one hackle. And to prepare this, what I'm going to do is pull these fibers up front, back and out of the way. And then I'm going to come in and snip that little bit off so I have a tie-in point for my hackle. We're just going to lay that across, capture it with the thread. And while I like to use these plunger style hackle pliers on soft hackles, if you don't have them, you can use a regular hackle plier. I just think it's a little easier to hang on to and manipulate. So now I'm going to pull those fibers, start sweeping them back and out of the way. And take like 2 full turns. And I know that looks a little wonky right now, but it'll be okay in just a second. So then come in and capture that. come in and trim away the waste. And now just come in with your fingers and sweep everything back and out of the way, and go easy now. Right up near the hook eye, start to take touching wraps right back toward the rear of the hook, and eventually you will see your little head start to be formed. And that will sweep our hackles into the proper position. And there we go. Okay, now all there is to do left is a whip finish. And there is our pheasant tail soft hackle. Okay, you can do this in a lot of different patterns. You can use a peacock body, you could use a quill body. I've done it using even a wire body with the good effect with the soft hackle on there. So let's not overlook the soft hackles. It's a great pattern and very versatile. I've even fished these dry in the surface on occasion when the fish are being particularly persnickety. So tie some up. Let me know how you make out. Leave a like, a comment, or subscribe. Until we meet again, I bid you peace.